Hello, Cryptocity team is on the line once again, and today the great news you all been waiting for is officially have been arrived. Today we are going to talk about the trends, tips, hacks and strategies into Web3 reality during the 2023. And there are a bunch of them. Once we have fallen down to kind of fulfill this material, these files for you to share the valuable thoughts and materials about what's gonna perform, what's gonna really perform in the Web3 marketing during the 2023. And we've actually cut up a couple of great thoughts about the things that you really have to pay your attention about, because it's a big, they are big, right? So the first one, it's all about incentivizing the people, because from day to day it's even harder to handling a big amount of attention inside your community, inside your platforms, because it's a bearish market, right? And everybody literally want to skip it away and go somewhere, because the assets literally being the downtrended so much. And into this Web3 digital reality, you have to supply them somehow with the interesting thoughts, with the engaging content, with the engaging community incentives platforms. So you can start the crew tree campaign as well, where you can create the sprints about your users and our community members to get rewarded. Have to subscribe all your accounts, review your white paper, give you the feedback about that. Spread out the word about your company, invite the 2 friends or so. I think you got this one, right? So that is a huge one gonna be, especially when you're talking about the collaboration into the Web3. It's also the huge one and incredibly important to understand, because it's for free, right? There is good news, it's absolutely for free. And here you can leverage all those brands that have been integrated in the Web3, because they want to deal with somebody who can supply them with the existing traffic from one end, and guess what? From this end you will also being supplied with the existing tools such as traffic, such as credibility toward your brands. So don't really hesitate to reach out to the communities in the Discord, in the Telegram, in the Twitter Spaces actually works pretty fascinating, right? And partner up with them, because here is a big potential for everybody. And you can skip away and forget about the objectives like we don't have money, we don't have a marketing team, or so on and so forth. It's absolutely free for everybody. It's absolutely open for those ones who want to eventually in the end of the day find out the best perfect way to the bootstrap their brand, especially on the super beginning stages. The solid traffic system is gonna be the third one, because it's not alright just the data perception. It's not about spending a bunch of cash into the Google ads, the Meta, or the Twitter, or so on and so forth. It's more about creating those money printing machine where you can put in $1, and eventually on the bottom of the funnel you can get and actually some earns like the $10. So the proportion rate is 1 to 10. It all sounds pretty fascinating, isn't it? I think you got my tongue. But solid traffic system, what is that? Is the huge tons of sources and the entrance point into the funnel, from the Twitter organic content, the PR, the ambassador program, the different spreading out the word, the incentives, the word of mouth, the third-party overviews, some kind of the ads that could make sense from the spreading out the word about your content, about your videos. It could be the short form like the TikTok ones, right? So don't laugh right now because TikTok really works fascinating. And a bunch of things. And in the middle of this funnel, actually, it should be, this traffic should be converted somehow, right? And that is the whole, rocket science, how we can do that, because, downtrend once again, and it's much tougher than it was during the bull run. Referral programs it's 100% gonna be the thing for this year for sure. The MS session and the user-generated content is actually touch the topic in terms of the incentivizing the people to get engaged in what you are doing, what your brand are delivering for the market, right? And the freakingly important here is to, you know, get more incentives for them to being fallen down in the game that your marketing stands behind. So take this one and really follow this advice to kind of, you know, bootstrap your brand, especially on the pretty, you know, seed stages. And the next one, I think you've pretty heard about the ChatGPT, because it's literally, you know, blew up all the minds, you know, for the Web 2, even more in the Web 3 society, about how beautiful this thing is. And AI integration could be probably help you to kind of, you know, actually save the money by, you know, firing somebody, by being more smart in what you're doing in terms of using the AI integration, because it's here to stay. The digital identity is here to stay, and once you can figure out the way how to strengthen up your marketing game using the AI tools, because we did that. We've been done so much integration with the AIs, and we've found the way eventually how we can really outperform all the market using those tools. So that's the different topic, right, for the videos. And yeah, just important here is to don't stand away, you know, it's to take this one and follow the trends, because why you have to, you know, just don't get eventually something that probably you can get by using some tools, but your perception right now is not ready for taking this one. It's super foolish, right? So be more open-minded, right, in this one. And actually, when it, you know, comes about the trends, you can really, you know, read about the trend reports in the Web3, into the VR integration. The metaverse is here to stay, into the, you know, fashion trends that are going to be transferred into the Web3, and using those incentives like a token, like a rewards, like all those stuff. And especially when it comes to the added value of the brands that they might be possibly deliver on the market, that's, you know, that's take a pause. That is the freakingly important to really understand, like, what is the added value going to be in there, right? Because whatever you can use, I mean, a bunch of marketing tactics and tools and hacks and strategies, you can be really, you know, just falling down with them, because, you know, without understanding that you have to, you know, just really consist and build up some strong product that can outperform the competitors. We are not right now at the stage where all the things like literally, you know, flying to the moon, the token's price, I mean, increasing from day to day, you know, just 100% and so on and so forth. For now, it's more, I mean, about the products, pretty mature products that can understand, like, what is the business model about, and how we can, you know, strengthen up whole the game and you know, performance overall by adding these tools that I've mentioned to you previously. And I want to say really thank you about, you know, taking a look at this video, you know, getting these powerful advices about the Web3 marketing, because we have shark here. We have done a bunch of work, you know, by empowering the marketing game, especially on the Web3, because it's super different. I've said you a thousand of times from the Web2. And we've been here for a long time, and, you know, Web3 definitely here to stay. So, and I have actually one more good news for you, is that we have created the perfect PDF file. How much is that? Is it 30 pages with the cool content about the trends, about the tips for the 2022 when it comes to the Web3 marketing, that you can really get for free by just checking out this page. It could be appear this or somewhere like in this corner, right? But you know, or it's gonna be mentioned in the comments for sure. So you can check it out, this best crypto marketing tips for 2023. We have dedicated there the time of our growth marketers, of our team, to kind of, you know, spread out the word about what's gonna be next for the Web3 chapter of maturity, right? Once again, thank you so much. check out this landing page and take yours and hurry up with that, because we have the pretty limited ones of them. So yeah, thank you so much. Shake your hand digitally. I'll see you in the next one. Stay tuned.